Hey guys, yo, look a weekly chat. So glad you could join me. But guess what? Should we be bribing kids to do better in school? Story time. Yes, so I'm sitting outside of this school right here. Nice building, right? In Detroit. And it's a nice day. Brisk breeze. It's early fall. And the sun is out, so still getting a little bit of vitamin D because you know that is so important. But you know, on the subject of, and it's coincidence I'm actually sitting in front of a school, but yeah, I've been thinking about this. I see where nowadays kids are being rewarded for various things, and that's not new. But what I find is that kids are being extremely or highly rewarded for doing well in school. Now, where I'm from, the concept and the idea was them supposed to do well, so I shouldn't be rewarding them. That's what they're supposed to do, right? It was a thing where parents or guardians know that they are the ones that have to go out and hustle. They have to go and work and pay the bills. And the job of the child is to do well in school and do their chores. That's all. Same some I remember it. But nowadays the era is turning into where now the kids are being highly rewarded for actually getting A's or just upping their grades, you know, just improving their grades. I think I used to think like that where, you know, why should we reward them? You know, this is what they're supposed to be doing. You know, that's the era I am from, and that was my mindset. But now I'm looking into it and I'm saying, if somebody is demotivated or lazy or, you know, whatever the reason is, and they're not achieving the goals that they're supposed to be achieving, especially if they're not of the age where they are making their own decisions. No, they're underage, so they're under the care of a guardian or parent or so. Then maybe there is something that the parent or guardian can do to motivate them. As we speak about this, you know, it's not brand new, you know. Look here, as a matter of fact, when you really check it out, you know, Jamaican kids from my era, back in the day, we were motivated to do good in school, you know. We were rewarded, but the reward wasn't nice. It wasn't pleasantries. We know that if we don't do what we're supposed to do in school, not only is teacher gonna beat us, but more than likely the parent or guardian is also gonna beat us. So listen, we used to get beaten. In America, here they said the whoopings. So that was our reward, so to speak, for, well, it wasn't a reward for doing good. It was a deterrent from not doing good. So it worked out to the same thing. You do good and you excel a lot of times because you do what you're supposed to do, not because you want to do it, not because you're so highly motivated a lot of times to do it. But you don't want to get a lick. You don't want to get a whooping. So we were doing the reverse to achieve the same goal. So what I've seen now is that the trend is now to reward them when they actually do good. Two different approaches, but they're achieving the same goal, right? So if the goal is what we want to achieve, then that should be fine. I can think about it. Okay, is this gonna prevent them from being motivated for the right reasons? That could be a factor, but listen to me. When we get to that river, we'll cross it. And I know it's not like it's saying, yeah, it's good. It's good to say, to, understand what is happening, and you need to do this because it's going to be better for you, and da 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 da. And yes, all of that is good and well. But let me tell you something, it works on some children, but it doesn't on some. And some of them, it only takes this rewarding of saying, okay, you're not going to have a birthday party. I know you really want a birthday party, but you're not going to get one if I don't see you bring up your grades to at least a such and such a letter. Or it could be taking away their gadgets, because these young people nowadays, and I like nowadays, them have a whole lot of gadgets, electronics, and things that they are hooked to. And a lot of these, depending on the programs that they're watching, can be educational. But let me tell you something, they need to get to the stuff that matters. So guess what? If that is what you have to do, that is what you have to do. You understand? If you have to take away the gadgets. A friend of mine, I remember when she was raising her niece, and she had a cut-off time. Like at 10 o'clock, she would take away all electronics, have them in her bedroom, where the teenager couldn't get at it. So she would be forced to go to bed, because they have a way of staying up so late, and then they can't function the next day. But apart from that, man, if you can get them to motivated to actually get the good grades, since that is important to you as a family and as a person, and you see that as a gateway for them to climb to the next step in achieving other goals, they might not even realize what it actually will take for them to fulfill their dreams. They might be thinking, oh, I want to be this and I want to be that. But when you're of a certain age and you're not mature, even in your thoughts and your thinking, you think it's just going to happen. When I get big, I'm going to be that. But we know that it's daily doing what you need to do. Oh, how the thing that in Jamaica we used to study it? Heights by, Lord have mercy, I don't even remember it. I didn't know it, I didn't know it, but I forget. Heights by, something basically saying was not attained by sudden flight, but they, while their companions slept, were toiling upwards through the night. Something to that effect. Basically saying, not now I'm overnight, you need to do little and do your diligence so that you can achieve the goals that you want to achieve. And at a young age and teenage age, a lot of them don't get that. So we have to do what we have to do to get them to that, to carry them through that level, so that they'll be able to say, oh, they feel so proud. They get the A's, or they get the B's, or they can matriculate to the next level, or they get in the big subjects, or they turn out to be this person and that person, or whoever they see themselves being and wanted to be, and in whatever positions, job opportunities they could have jumped into because they did their due diligence, right? So it is a rough time, but we have to do what we have to do. So I don't really say bribing, I wouldn't say bribing, but it's encouraging. I prefer to say we're going to encourage them in these ways. Sometimes we hold back things from them as a form of punishment, and know that the reward is that you'll be able to have this, or for how many hours a day if you do this, and stuff like that. Yeah, but some things are some big spragadash business though, small rewards, Yeah, man, some billboards and big this and big that, but to each his own, just raise them with the right values, and for the time being, for the ones who are more challenging and who require a little bit more, you just have to do it. In the meantime, you give them the talk and let them know, and kind of live your life as an example, to let them really see that things are not necessarily the important things in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, an A doesn't define you, but an A can set you in a better position to get to where you want to go, right? Getting all A's or getting all B's or getting all F's for that matter, it doesn't define you, but it can hinder you in achieving your goals. So we have to let them know what true value is, I'm not talking about the hardware now, but they have to know what the true values in life are, and then as they grow they'll see. But yeah, man, we have to do what we have to do, right? So what is your take on this? Bribery or encouragement? Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I'm sitting out here just kind of taking in this early fall day. Not too cold. I have on my little light jacket, and so we're in the north, so it go. Anyway, you're in this world, big up yourself, take care of yourself, take care of the young people around you, and until we meet again, see you next time. Drop a comment now, let me know, bribe or no bribe.